Hello guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and today's problem set is reverse integer. So basically, given an input integer, we need to reverse and return the output integer. So it is a very easy problem. The basic approach is getting each value from the end by dividing the integer and appending it in the array and returning that output array. The two cases we need to be considered of is if the integer is negative, and second, the condition they gave us that if the integer is greater than 32-bit signed integer, then we need to return the zero, right? So let's see what we need to do, what our approach is. Given an integer 1 to 3, what we'll do, we'll try to uh, get our integers like this from the end. Like if I divide 1 to 3 by 10, then I will be getting 3 that I stored in an array. Then the remaining would be 12, and if I divide it by 10, then the remainder will be 2, and rest 1 would be the remainder, right? So I'll be storing in that format. And now what I will do, I will multiply with 100 plus 2 into 10 plus 1 into 1, right? That is 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 1, and 10 to the power 0, and that is equals to 321. And that is exactly the reverse of what the input integer, right? So that was our basic approach. Now we'll try to solve this problem. And first thing first, we're going to check if the integer we got is negative or not. For that, I just write a basic statement, and now I'm gonna change by take x by taking its absolute value. Second thing, we're gonna define an array, and what this array will do is will iterate towards the x while x greater than 0, and we're gonna append the least significant bit in this array. That will be x, remainder of x when divisible by 10, and x would be updated to be x integer division by 10, right? And now we'll take the length of the array -1, because it will be going till 0, and this is our resultant integer, that is initially 0, for I in ARR, that is array. And we'll see if result will update it every time. I is the integer value in the array into 10 to the power n, and now we'll decrement the n. Now see, we got the our integer result, but we need to check two things: whether if result is greater than 2 to the power 31 minus 1, then we need to return 0. Else, also for the negative part, return result if not is negative, right? Is negative this part. If it is not negative, is negative. Else, if it is negative, then we're going to multiply it -1 and result and return it. Let's check the solution. Yeah, it got accepted. Now let's submit it. Yeah, it got accepted. It was a really easy problem. I hope you got clarification on how to approach this problem and all. And what we have done is we check whether our integer is negative or not. If it is negative, or then we took the absolute value of it. Now in the array part, we were just storing the least significant bit every time. So in array we stored, if the input integer was 1 to 3, then in array we were storing 3 to 1, and while iterating towards the array, we were multiplying 3 with 10 to the power n -1, that is 2, then 3 into 100, 2 into 10, and 1 into 1, that would be 321. That was exactly the reverse of this integer. And after that, I was checking two conditions: whether it is greater than 32-bit signed integer range, or it is out of that signed integer range, or whether it is negative or not. For that, I was for out of range I was returning 0, and if it is negative then I was multiplying it by -1. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, you learned through it. Thank you so much.